Hey, what's up, guys? Your boy OG Black. I decided to come outside to get some fresh air, enjoy the wasp, bees, the flies. Those are just the insects. You know, enjoy things. Come outside and hear the birds, hear the moms yell at their kids, hear the kids yell at their moms. Listen to the homies say, "Hey, I'm hungry, dog. What are you gonna eat?" Yeah, that one's always a favorite one in my neighborhood. You know that, guys? That's always one of my favorite ones. Is, "Hey, dog, what are you gonna eat?" You know, we're always wondering what we're gonna eat. You know, a lot of things have been happening. You know, just to recap on the last 2 weeks, we've had almost, I believe, about 80 to 90 murders, and in all the areas of Mexico. And that's not including, you know, today's video is kind of gonna be about a certain subject that people have been asking me about. And I know a lot about the street connections that street gangs and organizations have connected to Mexican cartels. I'll give you a really good example. My family lives in an area of LA, and I'm not going to say which one because that would make it too easy. But the area of LA that they live in is infested by a gang that everybody in the world knows. That's why I use this gang, because my cousins and all them said you should use us as an example. And I said, all right, I will. Okay, 18th Street, okay, where my cousins live at. You know, and they told me I could use the park, and they said that it wouldn't matter. So I'm gonna use the park, MacArthur Park in LA. If anybody's ever been to MacArthur Park in LA, but MacArthur Park in LA is infested with 18th Street gang members, okay? And I'm going to tell you the connections that these street gangs have with cartels or organizations, okay? Right there at one time, they had that part of 18th Street had a really hard time with guys from El Salvador. My cousins are from El Salvador. My girl cousin married a guy from El Salvador, and now all his family and everything has been brought over here. They smuggled them over here. Okay, so they were right there in MacArthur Park, and that's heavy 18th Street. Well, long story short, the guys from MS in Salvador, my cousin's boyfriend and all them, they were from MS in El Salvador. You know, they were from MS in El Salvador. And when they came to MacArthur Park, the guys from 18th didn't like that. So a lot of times they killed them, they shot them, they jumped them, they beat them up. And this was a daily occurrence until finally they made a truce and they joined 18th Street. And I'm going to get to the point that I'm getting at. I just like to give you guys a little background history. Okay? So most of those guys from El Salvador, okay, when you get to MacArthur Park, everybody knows you. Okay? But the original 18th Street that's there in in MacArthur Park, most of the people there, they came from Mexico. Guess where they came from? I'm gonna give you guys a good guess. Not from Sinaloa. Not from Tijuana. Guess where? A lot of them came from Michoacan and Guerrero. And what happens is that a lot of these people, when they get to these places in LA, they tell everybody back home in Michoacan and Guerrero, hey, I live right here in MacArthur Park. It's nice. My kids are, my kids are gang members. Who cares? They're fools. But yeah, it's a nice place to live. You can get some money. You can send it back home. Look, I'm building my house. You already see it. And the guys in Michoacan say, well, yeah, it's a good place. So they end up going to the same place. Okay. Um, I'll give you another example of a place that has um, gang members that are loyal to a certain cartel. Okay. Um, in Bakersfield, California, and I'm not going to say their name or their gang, but they're probably the biggest gang in Bakersfield, California. They they they're loyal to the guys from Jalisco. That area in Bakersfield was founded by a bunch of people from Jalisco. They came from Jalisco straight to Bakersfield to work in the orange groves and the almond groves in Tulare County and things like that up north. So a lot of them made that their hometown base. So a lot of the local drug dealers there and the guys who sell dope from that neighborhood right there in Bakersfield, um, they sell it to the guys from the guys from excuse me from the guys from Jalisco. Now, big gangs like my neighborhood and other neighborhoods, we've had indictments and RICO acts and all sorts of problems. Um, I'm not gonna say who my neighborhood does any kind of business with or things like that because that's none of my business. I'm not involved in any of that, and I don't know what's going on in there. Um, Sinaloa was a big player in LA County and Orange County and San Diego County and San Bernardino County and Riverside County. But to tell you the truth, Riverside County has been hands off to Sinaloa for a long time. You don't see too many Sinaloenses in Riverside County. For some reason, the Michoacan cartel and the Tijuana cartel have done a pretty good thing of keeping the Sinaloa cartel out of there. Places like LA, like 18th Street right there in MacArthur Park, um, Logan Heights. These are big gang infested areas that are loyal to the MA guys, and they have been able to infiltrate those areas like nothing. Um, you know, the gang culture here in Southern California is something else. Um, when I was in Mexico, my problems were that there was no rules. I was like, man, you guys can do whatever you want. You get mad, chop someone up, put them in a trash can, put them in a barrel, light them on fire in front of their mom's house. I said, that's insane. I said, who does that? My dad used to tell me about the old ways in Mexico, and my grandpa did too. And I used to think they were far out and they were lies. But they're not lies, guys. They're all true. Um, so going back on subject with the carteles and them having loyalties to certain street gangs, that is true, guys. How much effect does it do? Most carteles need these gangs to push their drugs in California. Texas is a different thing. They have managers and stuff like that who are involved. I've met several managers here in LA. A manager, if you guys don't know what it means, is exactly what it sounds like, a manager. He gets a certain amount of weight a month that he is supposed to distribute, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He is responsible for a certain amount of narcotics, whether his specialty be meth, cocaine, heroin, or marijuana. But marijuana has pretty much died as a business in Mexico with so much California Kush and so much California good bud, man. Um, I hope you guys enjoy this, man. Let me see what else people have been asking. Oh yeah, people have been asking a lot about my Patreon. My Patreon's on there, but I've been having problem loading videos. Something about I've uploaded the weekly whatever. Um, so right now I'm just waiting on that or trying to fix it or figure out a way how I could upload still through Patreon. Um, might have to upgrade the service, might have to do something else. I'm not sure. I'm not a tech, guys. I'm not savvy like that. I'm sorry. Um, this is your boy OG Black telling you guys, man, stay out of this life, man. It ain't something you want to do, man. At the end, you can end up being in prison. You can end up shot. You can get stabbed. You can end up blind. You can end up crippled. And that's just one of them. And then you end up in prison for the rest of your life. Bad health, bad karma. You end up dead. At the end, it's not worth it. So you guys know, hopefully this weekend, I will be videoing a gallera, Gamecock farm. for Roosters in California. This is a good person, good guy. He's second, I think, third generation, cockfighter, raised game fowl. Um, Real good guy. Hopefully we can get him on there to be talking more than me, because I'm a chatterbox. But I hope you guys enjoy it. Remember, guys, in that business of the galleros, man, you meet a lot of people in the business. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I met a lot of people through the gallera. I believe the other day he was hanging out with the La Alegres del Barranco, which is Alegres del Barranco are they're like legends in Sinaloa. Um, they're actually the Menores' favorite singers, banda, and I believe that's Edgar Guzman's favorite banda, and they sing for him every year on his birthday. Rest in peace, Edgar Guzman, and shout outs to the Guzman family. Um, I know what it feels like to have your dad in jail because people didn't like you, or because he didn't do it the way people liked it. It's your boy OG Black Man. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'm